My Meps experience was long, real long. It lasted 3 days. And I didn't stay all 3 days at the hotel. It was like one week I went there, then another week I went there, then 2 weeks after I went there. Oh, it was real stressful because the doctor there found that I had a heart murmur, and you can't join if you have like a serious heart murmur. Like, I don't know like different types of heart murmurs, but I know I have a silent heart murmur, so I was able to join, but I had to go to a whole nother doctor just to get that tested out and get all my work done on that. And it was real stressful just because I never knew I had one. And then when the doctor said I had a heart murmur, he asked, "Did you have a heart murmur?" I was like, "No, I've been playing basketball all my life and never knew I had one." And when you play basketball, you have to take physicals every single year in order to play. So none of the doctors said anything about it until I go to Meps, I guess, because they really don't want you to go. But other than that, the duck walk and that stuff was easy. I found out I was flat-footed. So yes, you can join if you're flat-footed. And what else? When they do the one-on-one, you and the doctor, well, and then I guess the nurse or whatever, the lady who has to go up in there because he's a male doctor. When you do that, you do have to strip all the way down, no clothes at all. All you have is a robe, and then they tell you don't tie the robe up. And me, I tied it up because we had to bend over and do a whole bunch of other stuff, and I didn't want all my business out like that. So I tied it up, and then when I finally got into his little, whatever the room is, the nurse, she ripped my doggone strings off, and I guess she was mad because I tied it up, and she said don't tie it up. So once I got in there, he did all this, like check my ears, check my eyes and my throat, and felt and see if I had lumps in my breast, and felt my stomach. And oh, you have to turn on your back, get on your back, and lift both legs up and spread. I think the women know what I'm talking about when I say spread. And then you turn over on your left side or your right side, whichever way he asks you to turn. And then you spread your butt cheeks, and he looks in there. It's so much stuff that they do. And then once you get out of there, you get your blood drawn, and starting off you have to take you have to go pee. So I did that, and I had to use it so bad. Oh my goodness. And then once you finish that, you do the hearing test, and you hear the little beeps in whichever ear. And what else? Well, if you have any questions about what else they did, you can ask, because right now my mind is blank on what happened, because it's been a minute. But the hotels that we stayed at, they weren't all that. The food, the breakfast was horrible. There was no seasoning on any of the stuff. I was like, seriously. And then they didn't have like little salt and pepper things so you can put on there. Plus you can't really have that anyway because it'll turn up in your pee and in your blood. Like if you have too much, I don't know, too much of something, the test will be positive for AIDS or stuff like that, and you have to come back again. So yeah, but I had to go 3 times to Meps for medical. And that's a lot of times for medical. Most people probably give up after the second time, but I stuck with it. And at the hotel, one guy who was shipping off the next day went outside to smoke, and he got robbed at gunpoint. And I was like, whoa, that's some serious stuff. But other than that, my Meps experience was long and stressful. Bye.